Hello. Welcome back to the Zula B. Wiley Public Library. I'm Miss Ann, and this is the K-2 read-along. So very excited about the book for this month. It's called The Weather's Bet. It's based on an old Aesop's fable about different elements competing to see who's the strongest. Another great thing about our book today, while the words were written by Stephen Cohn, the illustrations are by a very famous artist named Ed Young. And Ed Young is an Asian American award-winning illustrator. And he has included several Chinese symbols within the book, making it even more exciting. I hope you've had an opportunity to come down to the library and pick up your pretty blue bag. If you haven't, we still have quite a few left. Let's start reading The Weather's Bet. Once upon the sky, there were three powers who ruled the earth from mighty towers. Care to guess what those three powers were? Wind, whose anger ruled the air, could topple anything, anywhere. Rain, whose power brought water down, with all its grief, could make things drown. Sun, whose joy ruled the light, could bring dawn's hope beyond the night. Take a close look. The illustrator has included the Chinese symbols for wind, rain, and sun. One day, a shepherd was fast asleep upon a hill with her flock of sheep. Take a close look. Have you found the shepherd? Wind bet, as the shepherd took her nap, that it could make her lose her cap. What do you think? Can the force of the wind make you lose your cap? Blowing angry gusts of air, wind howled and howled, both far and near. Imagine what it sounded like. Can you feel it? But holding on unafraid, the shepherd waited for the wind to fade. Did she lose her cap? Or did she hold on tighter? Then rain came down and tried to soak. Do you hear the rain? Imagine. With pounding water. Boom. Her cap and cloak. Will she lose her cap now? Tears poured down and made a flood, but the shepherd smiled and danced in the mud. Do you like to dance in the rain? Then behind a cloud peeked gentle sun, whose light beamed down on everyone. The wind has stopped. The rain has dried up. The sun has come out. Can you predict what will happen now? The shepherd smiled and began to sweat, and wind and rain lost the bet. Did you predict that the sun would win? For with the passing morning storm, she laughed her cap off as she got warm. Would the hot sun cause you to take your cap off? Maybe. Wind and rain then humbly bowed to the joyful light behind the cloud. As the three looked down upon the scene, the hills and valleys all turned green. And the shepherd smiled at the setting sun, for she knew in her heart that the earth had won. The end. Did you like that story? Now let's take a look at the items in your bag. Since our story is called The Weather's Bet, all your activities inside the bag are related to weather. There's a bookmark with an angry cloud that says, "Weather the storm with a book." Do you like to read when it rains? I do. You have a page about a rainy day where you get to write your special thoughts on rainy days. You also have a temperature page where you get to practice reading a thermometer. There's a special science experiment that you can do from your home. All you need is water, a Ziploc bag, and blue food coloring. Perhaps your parents already have some of that. Another cool activity, making weather dice. And your final activity is a weather chart. The paper plate and the metal fastener are included in your bag along with the pictures. I had a lot of fun putting this together, and I hope you will too. So until next time, keep reading.